Hey guys, this is Thomas over here, nursemoneytalk.com, and in this video what I really want to do is I want to talk about the NCLEX Candidate Performance Report, aka NCLEX CPR. But before I get into that, if you're not already subscribed, I want to go ahead and invite you to hit that subscribe button. On this channel, I talk about all things related to nursing student, and of course Nurse Life. And if you find this video helpful, would really appreciate the thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get into the main topic of this video. It's going to be fairly short and simple and to the point. So what the Candidate Performance Report is, pretty much it's essentially, as the name says, it's a report that the NCLEX-PN will send out to you if you don't pass the NCLEX, as a way to, pretty much help you out in terms of knowing what you might need to focus on to take the exam later, when you retake the exam. Now, like I mentioned before, it's important to note that that you need to answer all the minimum number of questions to actually get the Candidate Performance Report. If you do not answer the minimum number of questions, which you'll fail if you don't answer the minimum number of questions. The report will pretty much just have some information in there about how many questions you answered and how many questions you should have answered, which will be the minimum number of questions to be eligible for like an evaluation on your performance. But for the actual NCLEX CPR itself, the first page will kind of give an explanation on what a computer adaptive testing is, how many questions on the NCLEX you answered, and it'll also contain some information in there on how you can use the information that's located on the second page. Because the second page is honestly where, for lack of a better term, like where the meat of the actual article in there. Now, on that second page, it'll have information in there about how well you did on the 8 NCLEX topic areas, what percentage of how many times the questions from each topic appeared on the NCLEX that you took, and it'll also group those topic areas based on how well you did. So for example, did you perform below the passing standard, near the passing standard, or above the passing standard? Now the NCLEX-PN, which I think I've used that acronym a fair bit. That just stands for National Council of State Board of Nursing. They're the ones that actually puts together the NCLEX, but they do have examples of this, the NCLEX CPR, which I'll put a link to that below. And if you go to the actual, I'll put a link, it'll either be in the description, or if you go to the actual article itself that I wrote on Nurse Money Talk, it's going to be right there at the bottom. And I think it's one of those things where it might be kind of good to know that it's out there, but remember the goal of, long-term goal, or the big goal, I should say, is to pass the NCLEX. And so with that said, if you haven't already gotten a good NCLEX prep course, make sure you check out the NCLEX prep course that I recommend by going to nursemoneytalk.com/NCLEX prep. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you very soon in that next one.